Aaron Donald, guys, was seen swinging his helmet practice. And he said it was
swinging his helmet.
So what's that?
Was seen swinging his helmet.
Yeah, swinging his helmet.
At someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swinging a helmet. I don't think it was his.
Oh, okay. That might be
Two
a good
of them, though, I think, right?
Yeah, he was swinging. There was a helmet in his hand, and he was swinging it. That's that much I saw. But
for some reason, I thought it was two, but maybe I'm.
Maybe.
You know.
He said it was just practice. It was
it was
football.
two bingo helmets.
Two
That's
bingo
what it was.
helmets. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. He said it Wednesday in an interview for an upcoming episode of the AP Pro Football Podcast. Quote, I don't really want to go back to nothing negative that happened and talk about something that happened in the practice. My main focus is Buffalo. Now, look, Key,
yes,
I'll defer to you. It seems to me like it's a big deal because I'm always told it's such a big deal if a guy swings a helmet. But he seems to be downplaying it. It does not seem to be a big story. So what am I supposed to think about this?
You're thinking. I mean, you're thinking along the right path. It is a big deal. It is dangerous, especially if you connect with somebody without a helmet on. If you're connecting with somebody with a helmet on, I mean, they're protected. It's not. I mean, they may get a concussion. Who knows? But this happens all the time. You just never see it. The problem is you saw this because it's training camp. Everyday practices during the season. There's something. There's a face mask. There's a sucker punch. Every team. I can almost guarantee you every single year there's 32 teams. Out of the 32 teams, there's at least 25 of them in practice throughout the season. At least once, you're going to get a helmet swing and you might get a sucker punch. Every single team.
A sucker punch, especially when the guys are, got helmets on and stuff, whatever. But listen,
because I don't like you anyway, Max.
The Myles Garrett, Mason Rudolph thing, all of a sudden, swinging a helmet became the worst thing, of all time, even though Mason Rudolph was.
But Key, I was going to say,
you got to remember, Mason Rudolph didn't have a helmet on.
Well, that's because Myles Garrett took it off because Mason Rudolph went for Myles Garrett's helmet.
But see, think about it. You're swinging a helmet.
Yeah.
And nobody's
someone
protected.
in the skull. Yeah,
you could crack his skull with that power and that force. The fact that Aaron Donald had two helmets and was swinging them at guys with helmets on, it's kind of like, okay, he's really swinging and trying to just connect, but not trying to just massively
he's not trying to maim anybody.
So appreciate, Key, you on the context of that one because everybody has their helmets on. It's a different scenario. And I get it's just practice. But he had a sponsored event a couple of days ago, and watching his PR team literally scramble to try to stop the media from asking questions about this. My thing is just hearing the words, well, it was just practice, it kind of sends the wrong message. You know what I mean? Even though it was just practice, you almost wish Aaron Donald would have did it. Like, yeah, it was wrong. But I was, once again, I think how you answer questions sometimes can lead to more stuff
It was practice, man.
I know. But,
it happens in practice. Like I said, but in practice, you don't see it, Jay, because
I get it.
Regular season practices aren't the media is not the media typically is not allowed on the practice facility. At the start of practice, they can film warm-ups, but then they got to get out of there when they start actually practicing on most teams. So you don't really ever see what goes on behind those doors. In training camp, it's wide open to the public. Fair. So the media comes. They film it. Whenever you see a little skirmish, people go, oh, my God, oh, my God.
Maybe Key is just because over the last couple of days, I've had a lot of people reference, and it's by nature, when they hear the word practice, like it goes back to that AI thing for me. For somebody, like the negative connotation around anybody saying, we talking about practice, like it naturally carries that kind of feeling where it gets like downplay. Like it don't mean nothing. It don't matter.
Know what else
it's
I think?
Practice.
It's practice. Get it. Everyone's got their helmet on. I get it. Big difference when the helmet's on or off.
We're talking about practice.
But here's the other thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the other thing. People love Aaron Donald. He's been so great for so long that if it's someone like Aaron Donald might be able to get away with saying, it's just practice, it's football, let's move along, and we'll spend a segment talking about it, not really going after him that much, and then on to the next thing. It depends on who's doing the swinging, some of it. Remember what I said earlier about reputation? You got to be careful with your reputation. People will assume that Baker's running his mouth, whether he is or he isn't. If you've built up goodwill,
Great point.
Things like this fly under the radar. If you haven't, they get blown out of proportion probably.
Well, he's built up goodwill. There's no question about it. And when you are considered a nasty player, even though Aaron Donald is a good nasty player,
Right.
meaning like he ain't gonna take nothing off nobody.
He's not considered dirty.
No, he's not a dirty player. But what Aaron Donald is he doesn't mess around. I've seen in games where Aaron Donald went after people and went after, he's not messing around. So you know that, but he's so well respected. It's just practice. It ain't.
What's Aaron Donald weigh?
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.